Hello and welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land. I hope you all are doing oh so fantastic right now. Now, before we jump into the action, if you enjoy this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, we're not on Twitch. We're on YouTube. YouTube and D&D land. Do you know how hard it's going to be for me to break that habit? We're on YouTube. Go Google. Well, yeah, that's going to be our whole thing. So if you're interested in joining our community, then reach out and let me know. If you're interested in playing in any of our games, reach out and let me know. We have open slots available. You just need to go through our Patreon, which is linked down in the description below. Anywho, let's get to it. Hi, players. How are you all? Where last we left off, you all wandered through the jungle here on this island, and you came across a individual who claims to have been one of the survivors of the Boyance. And after a little bit of an interaction and him learning that all of you have a way off this fucking island, he was very accommodating to helping all of you, including murdering one of his two pigs that were meant for breeding so that he could skin it and cobble you all up some shoes. Now, you all are resting here in the evening, starting to breathe a little bit and relaxing a tiny bit, filling your bellies with this admittedly very good tasting pig that was butchered for you all. And Casimir making a slightly comical scene, as he did not want to taste Edgar again. But now you all are sitting here, and the evening is yours. What would you all like to do?
Well, first of all, I proceed to slap everyone in the party.
Okay. With a glove or your hand?
I was going more for a full body slap.
He pulled out like a human-sized glove and slapped.
Exactly.
Like the hamburger helper glove, just... Oh, I haven't had hamburger
No,
helper in so long. I'm gonna eat that
good
this
for you.
week. What? Shit's good.
Yeah.
Anyways.
What's wrong, Moose? Why are you reacting so harshly?
I thought, well, first of all, that was a joke.
All right. Well, I don't know.
Oh, honestly, would I do that? Actually, don't answer that.
Did I do that?
No. Anyway, back to reality.
Oops, there goes gravity. Damn, I'm on a roll.
All right,
Really
all in petition to get this motherfucker off of YouTube.
No.
No.
All right. Well,
Sacre bleu.
I think we should, at the very least, like keep watch with all the craziness that's in this jungle.
So, are you all going to take shifts watching the surrounding area?
I'll take first watch.
Very well. First watch has been called by Sebastian.
Second.
Second has been called by Moose. What were you
I'll
saying?
take whatever Casimir's taken.
I
Casimir.
don't sleep. I can take
Yeah.
all of them.
Casimir is the help on all shifts.
I'll take the third then.
Alrighty. And who's having fourth? Trivial, I guess.
Yes, I'll take fourth.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll your perception checks. You can either A, have all of you roll, including the person helping, or B, the person helping helps the other person, who then rolls instead on each of the shifts.
Can I keep up guidance while I'm on watch? Or is that too
That is all
taxing?
you're doing? If that is all you are doing the entire time, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm just on
Ooh,
watch.
that's a trick. You were so busy guiding yourself, you never actually watch.
I still don't have a character sheet.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you cast
Okay.
guidance and it like lasts for a minute. I don't know.
So let's trivial. Are you rolling independently from Casimir? Or is one helping the other? You don't know each other's stats.
Yeah, I'm probably rolling independently. I don't know. Casimir, do you want to help? I know I wouldn't let you bite me, but this is not about that.
Well, I mean, I am here. I'm watching too. Because,
Okay.
as part of the party, I assist and, I would help you if
Well,
you
that-
were, hungry, you wanted food.
So you're
I'm here
helping.
for the party.
He's helping. He's a good helper.
I heard it. He said help. All right, you're getting help.
All right.
All right, this is Trivial's roll, 15 with advantage. That's really shit for you.
I will get you a giant tick so that you can have a literal living blood bag.
All right,
Jeez.
Edgar, I rolled for you. Casimir, were you helping Edgar as well?
Yeah, sure. I'll just help everyone.
All right, everybody has advantage. Edgar,
I rolled.
16. Sebastian, 22. Moose, 24. You know what's funnier than 24?
Shut the fuck up.
25. I make
Can't you
myself
give
laugh.
yourself the whatchamacallit? The genius?
Well, he can't flash of genius for 2 hours straight.
Oh.
He runs out
And
of
it's
flashes
only-
eventually.
Yes, even I have my own sense of modesty, but it only flags under a failure.
And
Yeah.
24 may not be a failure. Who wants to roll the D100?
I'll do that one.
There we go. Aw.
My D100s are saved for very special occasions.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Am I the only person in a game who has rolled a 1 on a D100?
In the entire community, as a matter of fact.
That's right. That's why whenever you say roll a D100, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe someone
Somebody
else. And what was
I
your
don't
other
know.
roll? You rolled a 12 one other time.
I think so.
I think I
It's
rolled a
not-
5 at one point.
I should be
Yeah.
a cleric. I should go for that divine intervention.
Well, in my games, it's always high roll.
Yeah.
In my
the
game,
lower the roll, the greater the failure.
exactly. But I also give the added perk that when you use your divine intervention based off of what you're asking, the higher your roll, the higher the possibility of that coming to fruition. So you don't have to roll a 99 or a 90 in order to win as a cleric with divine intervention. You just gotta, ask for something small enough that I can justify a 70 would make it. But anywho, 85 during the evening. Did any of you want to talk to each other or anything?
I swear, Casimir, I am not letting you bite me.
Yeah, well, I can tell that you're not taking your eyes off me. You're spending more time watching me than you are the boots.
But I can hear most of the things in that wood.
His ears
It's
are
only deep
flicking
and
back and
dark.
forth.
Why do you have a fascination with fighting me?
Well, I don't. It's just you'd probably be better than Edgar. Have you seen him? Do you know how long I've had to eat that?
Yes, by the bump.
Don't remind me. The substance
Either way,
acid.
your oral fixation with people is getting really odd.
Hey, people taste nice. I haven't had one of your kind. I'm curious.
don't just. It's weird calling me your kind. It's like it's awkward.
For you,
Yes, it's like
you eat animals. I don't do that.
I ate fiends. Huh? Well, not I, but our kind ate fiends back in the day.
Exactly. That's weird. And you're like, oh, but drinking blood, oh no, it's terrible.
Well, I'm sorry. I guess I understand your need to survive when it comes to the blood, but so do we when it comes to meat.
Exactly. So it's common courtesy. I perfectly understand. But I don't mind. But I am curious about taste. It's all about the cuisine. Each race has a different taste. Each person too. Edgar's tastes horrible. But he's an idiot and he follows.
I honestly don't understand his masochism.
Neither do I. I have not understood it from the start, but he has followed and he's good at doing the things that I don't want to do. And as you can see, people don't take too well to the whole, hey, can I bite you for food? Otherwise, I get fucked up.
I mean, the last person that had, what do you call it, vampirism? That I met just bit a goat every day or so.
Sure, but we seen a deer and you didn't let me go after it.
Well,
But I also don't
well,
like killing innocent animals. I don't.
well, here's the thing: the deer spoke to me telepathically. That's like not normal deer stuff. I could talk to a deer, like chitter, and he proceeds to like chitter his teeth, and that usually gets them to communicate. But they don't usually respond back with intelligence and asks me if you're prey.
I mean, yes, but I am curious of what that tasted like with it being intelligent. But
Well, next,
I prefer to stay away from animals. You were worried about yourself, like you are so small that I might drain you of everything. Think of things that are smaller than you. I am not a fan of wasting life like that.
well, this conversation. Honestly, like, and it just trails off from there.
And you keep having the same philosophical debate of, I am friend, not food. Yeah, I know you're not food. I'm just saying I wonder what it tastes like. Yeah, but no. Yes, I understand that, but I'm just letting you be informed of the situation.
The difficulties of being an immortal. Like,
Yep.
why can't they just accept me?
Any other chit-chats during the evening? Wunderbar.
Every time Casimir asks somebody for help, it's just like, "Can I bite you first?"
You're not food, but you could be a snack.
I
Oh
think Trivial
no!
said
Stop.
something.
Trivial, did
no,
you?
I was just gonna say that Trivial's just gonna sleep until it's her shift.
Alrighty.
No chit chat.
Alrighty. Well then, morning rolls around. Most of you are wide awake pretty early when, what the fuck is his name again? Henrik walks out. Well, here are all of your boots. I made them waterproof. However, be aware that the stench will become much harder to bear with because it will seal in the flavor, as it were. Also, a couple of your boots were kind of waning, so I constructed them higher up the leg. So as long as you do not go into water deeper than your mid-calf, you should be fine.
And that will prevent those spell suckers from attaching themselves to us.
They are buried in the mud of the water, and when you step in that mud, it disturbs them, and then they latch onto any flesh they can get attached to.
Oh, thank you. Here is a scarf.
Sure. Thank you, very much. And he like wipes his face with it. Well, I will be here.
All right. Appreciate all your help. We'll be back.
Please do.
Hold on. So, do you know where the dead zones of divine magic are? Like, is this a dead zone that you're in, or how can you tell?
This is not a dead zone. I cannot tell because I do not have that connection to divinity. And it's less dead zone and more of a can't be refilled zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. I
And
detected magic here yesterday. So okay.
yeah. And if you get closer to the ruins and you move inside of them, that is where you will have a much more difficult time of your connection to whatever divinity you choose to follow. And then
Okay.
you may not be able to replenish your abilities. So, Edgar and Sebastian, be aware that when you enter into what is considered quote-unquote Underdark, you will not be able to recharge your spell slots, only your ability stuff that recharge on long rests. Okay?
Neato.
Yeah. And Edgar, you are already aware of this stuff also, in case.
How would that work with the ring of spell refueling?
That's arcane in nature.
All right, just asking.
So you two have to be a bit more careful. Also, trivial. What type of warlock are you? What patron?
Hexblade.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
I had to stop and
Good.
think about that. I'm like, I don't remember. Oh yeah.
Good thing it's not celestial. So, anyways, yes. That it appears to be Zolol of one of the new pantheons. Zolol of what was his name? Markov.
Edgar makes a gesture whenever he says this.
Was it this one or this one?
I was like,
We heard the head slap. That's just fucking.
And yeah, while we're in this area, I am going to summon Panther Hay.
Already.
Hey.
You all see a black and purple panther just like show up behind you all. Common again, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I missed you.
I missed you too, buddy.
Yeah. Oh hey, you got big.
You got small.
You're not a horse right now. We're in the jungle, so you're a
What?
panther.
Ha, I got beans.
Yeah.
Look at him, they're squishy. Pshink. He like boops his own beans and his claws extend. Ah! Oh.
You'll get used to it.
So here's a little etymology course. Not etymology, but physiology.
Well, I could see so good.
Yeah. Also, you don't have your normal teeth.
What? What do you mean? I can't see my mouth.
I'm going to hold up a small makeup mirror.
Mhm.
It's just the mirror, not the makeup.
Yeah. You have the small palette underneath it. Here. Oh, hey. Ah. Oh. Oh, those things look sharp. Ah.
Yeah, they're bitey teeth.
Ah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
that's strong.
you're like a big cat.
Wait, can I... I can't kick with my legs anymore. All right.
But you can swat.
Ah. Oh, this is great.
And you can pounce.
Yeah.
Wait, I got hops, and he leaps straight into the air. Trivial. I think this is the first time you're meeting Hay. Casimir
Absolutely,
and
and
Edgar.
I absolutely love hay so far.
Casimir,
No,
Edgar.
we saw him in the port town.
Right. When he threatened to bite the child.
Yeah, we saw him briefly for like, and then he ran away.
Ha, this is great. Yeah. Oh, hi, new lady.
Hi.
Hey, my name's Hay. Ha, I'm a
Hey,
cat.
hey.
Sink. Ah,
Meow.
what?
Nothing. No worries. You
That's-
carry on
that's a
being
weird-
you.
That's a weird noise. I didn't like it. Ah. And he like starts like climbing up the side of the tree. Ooh, yay! Hey, guys, look what I can do. This is great. Hey, Sebastian, why don't I do this more often?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of like having a horse, but
I
I don't
like
really need
being
a horse right now. But I like having you around. So
Oh yeah. Aw, he likes me, guys. And he comes over and like purrs. Oh, that's
yeah,
weird.
buddy. All
Why did I
right.
make that sound?
So-
I feel embarrassed.
All right. And I'm gonna telepathically like fill him in on all the weird shit about this island, so he is not surprised by any of it.
Yeah, I can give you a panther. You are Sebastian.
Yes,
You
yes, I am.
are Sebastian. There you go.
And now, if you
have a
guys
panther
enlarge Hay, I can ride him around like Skeletor.
Let me move him down into NPC folder. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
There's Hay. Wow, this is awesome. All right, so you all start your day, I guess. The location of the ruins are that way.
Cool. You don't have a map or anything, do you?
I did. Then the fucking storm and pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
it's that way.
All right.
Like 3.5, 4 miles that way.
Man, the Panthers got better armor than Hay the horse did.
Yeah, way less hit points though. So, marching order yet again, same as yesterday. Callisto, Liara, and what's your face? Trivial, was it in front?
Yep.
Okay. Sebastian behind them. Behind Sebastian was Casimir with Edgar and Moose flying where?
I think Moose was flying right behind where I am.
I was in the
Okay.
middle.
So Edgar is dead last. Perfect place to put your cleric. And where's Hay gonna
Well,
be?
Zombies. He's gonna be next to me.
Oh yeah, Zombie. Great fucking
I'll
song.
have my shadow behind the zombie, just as extra backup.
Every minute. Ping.
It lasts completely. It doesn't have a duration, I don't think.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
You sound
that
so
was a
disappointed.
stupid. It was a stupid
Yeah.
class to print. Like that was. No, like flavor, sure, but they could have made each of these abilities limited to say Constitution modifier, right?
Yeah.
Like, make it fair. You have this number of echoes per day. They last this long per day. And then
Like
it's
half your
fine.
level or something.
You know, like, make it something that correlates to your character. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like rages.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it was, don't worry, guys. When we have our website, I will go over all of the things that we like and we use inside of our community, and it'll be laid out simplistically, available with justifications for my rulings. You know? So nobody has to ask me those fucking questions. They can just look at the website. They go, here, click it. Click it. But anywho, Henrik will wave you all goodbye before disappearing back inside of his tiny hut. See what I did there? Wrong hay.
No, I was checking. Panther has more hit points than Hay too.
No, shouldn't. It has 13. Hay had 20.
11. Or is that his armor class? Hey,
That's
never
his
mind,
armor
doesn't matter.
class, yeah. He had 20 hit points as a horse. Alright. Yeah. Anywho. You all start tracking off in that direction. I need a survival check from you, Trivial, since you're in the front.
Excellent.
Yep, I'll roll.
am.
Guide.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I am actively checking for traps as well as danger in the trees.
Be aware
I'm-
that if you are doing that,
Mhm.
investigating while survivaling, while treading through a jungle, you are moving at roughly 1/6 speed.
Okay, I'm not doing it terribly carefully. I know that we are getting closer to where we want to be, so I'm not like rushing mad,
Mhm.
headlong into danger. But at the same
Everyone.
time,
Run!
go get them, guys!
Oh, yeah!
But at the same time, I don't want to end our mission abruptly because I wasn't paying attention.
All right.
If that makes any sense.
That's fair. You're being careful, but you're still moving. As
Yes.
you're all walking, Hay is kind of humming to himself, just enjoying it. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Hay will sleep tonight. But as you walk further and further ahead, after I'd say about 5 hours of travel, I would like a con save from everybody in the group, unless you have a background that explicitly tells you that you're really good at being a traveler.
I'm a sailor.
That doesn't count. You're lazy. You're on boats.
Hey, being a sailor is hard.
On your upper body.
All right, Constitution.
Was that my roll?
That was your roll. That was
Oh.
Trivial's roll.
I live in an air-conditioned beetle.
We do
You're
so
fine.
much better when Joey rolls for us.
Bam!
Yeah.
30, 20.
20. All right. And Casimir.
and everybody's
We-
everybody's within
We're-
10 feet of me, so they all get +4.
We're
Yeah, I was
using
gonna
up
ask
all
about
the
the
good
order.
rolls.
Casimir would get that, but Edgar would be a little too far back.
Hmm.
But dirty 20. 21, highest in the party. Actually, that's a lie. Trivial is. Yeah. So, as you all are traveling, Moose, your fur is just puffy as all fuck right now, and you're stuck grooming yourself constantly. Everyone else, you are profusely sweating, but you're not getting to the point of exhaustion where this is going to be, detrimental to your health and survivability. However, after traveling 5 hours in this direction, all of your canteens are now empty.
What the hell? Did we drink it all, or is it all just gone?
No, you all drank it. As much as you've been sweating, you've been drinking constantly.
Sure wish I could see what spells I have.
Oh God. Okay.
Stupid
Let me tell
character
you.
sheet.
Let me tell you your spells: Eldritch Blast, Mage Hand, Prestidigitation, Infestation, Thaumaturgy, Hellish Rebuke, Misty Step, Immovable Object, and Wrist Pocket.
Okay. If
Thank you.
Dustin's character had create food and water prepared.
Dustin's character doesn't cast that spell.
Right. His
You
character
mean
used to
Edgar?
cast that spell.
Edgar, would you have prepared something like that today? Can't hear you.
No.
Okay, then.
My master does not eat food.
Or drink
I don't need
water.
to drink.
Well, you
Yeah.
do.
People, yes.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. Sorry for bumping. But yeah, all of you that require water are now empty. Casimir, of course, you're just yeah, this is fine. Like, you're a little tired, your legs, like, you feel the burn, right? But, like, you're okay.
I can create water.
Hmm.
I am-
Yes.
Prestidigitating my coolness, so I'm
But
not
I-
quite.
I
As
did not prepare
uncomfortable.
purify food and drink, so I can't like purify like a water source we find, but I can create. So it says 10 gallons of clean water within range in unopened container. Is that just whatever will be held in one container?
Yeah.
Or can I fill like all of our wine or our
One
water skins?
container fills up with that much, and then you can gather it up. So you would need a container, say like a metallic bowl or trough or something.
Hmm. Don't think we have one of those.
I don't know. Moose is flying around in one.
Oh yeah.
Moose is gonna look at you all, sizing up the beetle.
So, Moose, buddy, any chance that we might be able to convince you to let us borrow your beetle for a moment or two? Pretty please?
Moose, you
Moose
are
is-
also out of water.
Here's a question.
1 second, Moose was talking.
Okay.
Yeah, Moose is just like sticking his head out of the beetle. So now it looks like Moose has a beetle body. Like, he does that indignant, like, slow close of the eyes and then inhale. And he pops out of it with the bag in tow. Alright, what you want to do is turn it upside down and open the hatch. If you see something glowing in there, don't touch it.
Okay.
Is there anything in there that would be hurt by water?
I mean, I did put a coat on it.
You know, all of your high-tech computer parts. Because we know that you're like creating.
So Moose, you know about magic stuff, right? If you create 10 gallons of water into a bag of holding and put an empty water skin into the bag of holding, can you withdraw a full water skin?
No. It's you're just it's
Because it's all in there. You just like, I
Well,
want to
but
get a full
it's-
water skin out, and it's like, oh,
well, you don't have a full water skin in there. You have a large supply of water and a water skin.
Yeah, man.
But it'd be different if you were like a normal bag and you just put a water skin and then opened it. But it's like a different dimensional space. It's like mine's weird because like I live in there.
oh yeah, I
They
get
just
that.
flood your house. Not my
First of all,
collection.
you're using your own.
Well, yeah, I've got the, but that's like a belt pouch. I don't know.
That's a
Probably
purse.
can't hold
Yeah.
10
Um.
gallons.
Also, I can answer it a little easier for you. You have to fill a container within a certain range of you. The inside of the bag would be the container. That bag is an extra dimensional space away from you. It's not within range. It takes you to someplace else.
You
Fair
have
enough.
you have a small portal to an interdimensional parking lot.
But hey,
Or
you
a
guys
int-
have the trough, which it just so happens to
Mhm.
be 10 gallons. So,
How much does a water skin hold?
a gallon.
Can you pour loose liquid into a bag of holding and pour it out later?
You can certainly try.
You can pull out fistfuls of it. Just stick a hand in there, say water, and then proceed to aqua punch somebody.
Well, I mean, if I
Right.
can make 10 gallons, just you don't want to let any go to waste. We've only got what, like
Just
6 water skins.
Sebastian, at this point, just become a water-themed superhero and punch people with the power of liquid.
They wish they didn't have this problem now.
I just don't want to use all my spells, which Jiro already said like I won't be able to get back once we get to where we're going.
Yeah.
Just making water. Does Liara have any empty potion vials?
I have no idea. Let me look.
'Cause she was making potions. She's putting them in
a
something.
lot. Yeah. 6 healing potions. Those aren't empty. I see nothing about open vials on her character sheet. So.
All right.
Oh. Yeah, no, nothing. Oh wait, she has the Mastercraft dick vase. Do you want to fill the dick vase up?
You are about to drink the dick.
You know what? I'm not above that. Just fill that bitch up with water and let's go.
I
Yeah,
mean,
alright.
it's a big vase. It'll fit 10 gallons.
There we go.
It's just one of y'all is going to have to carry it.
We can put it in Moose's house.
It's too big to fit in that.
Oh, it's too big to fit
Well,
in there?
Why
Yeah.
don't we fill it and then fill our water skins from it and then move on with our lives? Why is this a discussion right now?
Yup. Oh, I
Alright.
hate this all so much.
At this point, I'm going to require an extra house for you people.
But anyways.
Alright, well, we'll create
Ah.
10 gallons.
Okay. And then you all take the time to fill up your respective containers, and that's half of the weight of the vase. That vase is now down to 45 pounds, which Liara cannot carry.
Trivia will
50
actually take the
pounds.
time to fill up her water skin and then also actually drink from the vase.
Yeah, we'll.
Okay. Oh, so all of you just pound back a gallon of water, fill up your water skins for later, and good?
Absolutely.
All right.
You
I have a
drink the dick.
flask with like crappy booze in it.
Oh, I hate this all so fucking much.
Alright, so
Casimir,
we're.
you just get to shake your head the whole time.
Oh yeah, I get to watch all this in enjoyment when they were bitching yesterday about, I can't believe you drank and everything.
Everyone drinks the dick.
Now he's all huddled over a dick vase. These are all just scared. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, they're
but
judging
I'm the
you.
bad one.
Like-
I know.
I'm just looking at Casimir like, now I know how you feel. I guess Edgar is your dick face.
Why does YouTube not have clips? It's just...
Like
Best
you
quote
don't
ever.
want to, but
Edgar
you know
is your
when
dick
you have
face.
to, you have to.
Somebody put that and don't explain the meme. Shit is priceless. I love it. All right. Sorry, I good for the new nickname.
Heard Dick Face.
You're
But
a
anyways.
proud dick face.
You all have satiated yourselves with enough water, at least for the day. As you continue traveling, another 3 hours, a total of 8 hours of movement. The sun is high in the sky, and you can feel its rays pulsing down on top of you from the thick jungle up above. And as it kind of crashes in, it just sears and feels so unwelcomingly hot compared to everything else. The moisture in the atmosphere is almost thick enough that you can see it as you are all moving. And you see up ahead of yourselves appears to be a clearing. You all march up there?
Yeah, I was just putting that in my notes. You gotta write this stuff down.
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely. Same here too.
Okay. Ben?
Whoever
You
does the
all-
recap better mention the dick face.
Alrighty then.
For some
As
reason,
you
the
all-
only thing I can think of now is dick face dyke.
Oh, I don't want to know anything about that, so we'll stop.
Oh, Dick Van Dyke, but I made face.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, you're dirty.
I
I'm
don't
just
like
imagining
these
Dick Van Dyke just but with that vase for a face.
Anyways, as you all approach forward towards the open clearing, you see before you rows and rows of ancient homes, most of which seem completely absent of life or any type of inhabitants. They go downwards and downwards on slopes and plateaus where the homes continue along to what appears like an Aztecian pyramid in the middle of it all. The pyramid itself is tall enough to stretch about 120 feet, and the rows of homes go down into that landscape all the way to the base. Probably about 300 feet. As you look around, I would like a perception check from each of you. And no, guidance will not apply because you did not know you were making the check.
Advantage.
Go for it. 25 to Trivial, 9 to Edgar. Moose,
Save
18.
myself from that one.
Casimir, 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's 5 of you. Casimir, Trivial, and Moose. The 3 of you notice down one of these slopes, there appears to be these large logs on top of stone wheels that are currently being pushed up. Roughly about a quarter mile away from you or so, on the other side of this massive inwards ravine? Canyon? Yeah, canyon. Let's call it a canyon. Of all of these ancient homes. And you see there appears to be probably a good 12 people pushing these logs up the hill. And on top of it appears to be statue this large statue of a serpentine body with a humanoid stomach and chest going all the way up, with a king cobra-like head and massive crown and ornate niceties about it. They seem to be pushing the statue forcibly up this hill, and as the three of you look over there, Trivial and Casimir notice that there is a beached galleon ship. Maybe another 2 miles from that area. There's an entire excavated area of all of the trees, all of the wildlife, and everything that leads down into this pit, all the way up.
I've never seen anything like that before. What is that creature?
Nature check for any of you that have traveled around the world a lot. So Sebastian and Trivial, actually, yeah.
If you could roll that for me.
I'm working on it, yeah.
Thank you.
4! You don't fucking know.
Can I
I'll be over
my
here
memory?
not knowing.
You can guide yourself for this. Yeah. Human nature.
Nat 20 for 21.
That is actually not terribly rare, at least in Wake. Yuan Ti. Though that depiction is of one far larger than most Yuan Tis. Most of the time in Wake, a lot of them act as advisors or assistants to nobility, businesses, since they have an extended life than most other creatures. They end up being very good at that job, in fact. And because of their unique skill set and innate ability to just not care about poison, sometimes these advisors are also the taste testers for people who might fear for their lives in those situations. But you've never met a Yuan Ti with a king cobra-like head, personally. And of course, that statue could just be an exaggeration of a 20-foot tall Yuan Ti. Could be.
It's a Yuan Ti, or like a snake guy. I guess they might be around here. Great.
And to re-emphasize for any of you that are stuck in Faerun, Yuan Tis are not necessarily evil. Many of them work with Morian and the Mori family.
Are there a lot of statues of them, though?
Not typically. But
This
there's
one looks
that
to
one
be
being
rather. That one looks to be fairly important.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. Does anyone wonder if maybe there's a connection to this king thing that's being awakened or is awakened? I'm wondering if this is a possible depiction of what they're trying to unleash on the world.
I was thinking something similar. Can we tell, is the statue, does it look like they just made it, or is this like an old statue that they unearthed in the excavations?
I would say Trivial and Casimir could tell. That is incredibly old. Dusty, very well settled, well crafted as well, but it does have a few cracks inside of it that would point towards its fair age. It's old.
Yes, that thing's older than me. So that's quite old.
What are you, 18?
276.
Well, damn, son, you look good for your age.
Yes, thank you.
I'm 4.
You know what, Carl? You earned one. I'm 4. Jackass.
I'll be dying soon.
To be fair, these looks, it's because I got turned when I was like 145. It's 11 years. We're still fairly young.
Yeah.
But yeah, that thing's old.
So, everybody, as you are standing here, anybody proficient in history may roll a history check.
Am I proficient in history?
I have no idea. Let me check trivial first, because that's the first one. Trivial is not. Edgar? You are!
Hey,
Straight roll?
I'll use my game advantage.
Alright, because the first roll was a 5, up to a 15. Is nobody else in the party proficient in history? I would love that.
I'm proficient in guidance.
That's not going to help you, buddy. Edgar, as you're looking out there, you remember your master, your previous master. And periodically, he would talk about different civilizations and different communities that existed, you know, back in my day type of conversations. There was one of an individual who found a way to charm all of the Yuan-Ti and was trying to form them into an army at his disposal to attempt to take over the age of dragons and their kin. You know, Dragon Age, if you will. And that civilization, the name of it is just on the cusp of your memory of a conversation. Verison's Delve was what it was called. And apparently you are in their ruins. Very old, ancient civilization. Spelling was incorrect. There you go. Verison's Delve was a formidable opponent, even against the dragon kind. You don't remember what happened to them, though.
Remember the old master.
Can you turn yourself up a little bit?
How's that?
A little better.
All right, can you try? Phew, how about that?
Give yourself an additional 2 dB.
How about that?
Perfect.
There we go. I remember the old master. He spoke about this one time. It was something called Verison's Delve, I believe. It was a fortress or a civilization of sorts where one person charmed most of the Yuan-Ti, controlled them for war against the dragons. That's all I know.
Give them all a second. They're taking their notes.
Draw bad gun.
Seabass is over there still writing Dick Vase.
He dick-faced the dick face to fight the dick face.
He's asking a dick face into his notes.
There we go. Sit an hour, stand an hour, sit an hour, stand an hour. Oh, it's a lot easier. So, you all are now aware of where you stand.
And that's the same galleon that we saw, like, further up the coast.
Yup.
Yeah. Do we see an entrance to the Underdark? Is that where they're taking the statue?
No, they're taking the statue away from that pyramid, up towards the galleon. And you have pathways where you stand leading down there, between all of the ruined homes. Though, it might be a little dangerous for if anybody's keeping watch.
Do we think we could try to sneak down there? Through the homes or something?
Absolutely, I'm game to try.
I mean, I'm willing to
Other
try. I'm
players?
just not very good at it.
I am an expert at stealth.
I love your modesty. Let's do it.
All right.
So, go ahead and roll your stealth checks, everybody. I'll do trivials and Edgar's. Edgar, do you wear heavy armor?
Yes.
I'm gonna
This group
use
is
my
so good.
recap advantage. And can I guidance on this?
The amount of time you will be stealthing would be too long for you to continually guidance yourself without
That's what I was
taking.
thinking.
Yeah.
What time of day is it? Is it
worth asking.
shadows or darkness?
Unfortunately, it is not late enough into the day for shadows or darkness. The sun is glaring right on top of you all, and it is fucking hot.
Oh yeah!
Let me open up my calculator to calculate your average. 28. Edgar had disadvantage. 11. Sebastian, you wear heavy armor.
I said I used my recap advantage.
You did say that. Roll for Hay as well as
Yep,
the
that's
Panther.
what oh, he's pretty good at stealth.
Yeah, Panthers are. Not bad. Divided by 6. Your group average comes out to 13. So, you all begin venturing down this pathway, moving between many of the ancient homes in these ruins. As you pass by, you can't help but to notice the outsides of all of these homes seem untouched. I mean, there's age cracks in them, for sure. But there's no sign of disturbance, struggle, fighting, conflict at all. Edgar and Sebastian. Sebastian, you are filled with another glimpse of your waning confidence in what you are doing. Just, it's something you're not used to feeling. You're an incredibly confident guy, but for some reason, you're just not terribly sure of yourself as you keep moving. Edgar, you are filled with a very welcomed, empty sensation that you are very familiar with in the Underdark.
This is nice. I like it down here. It reminds me of the old man's master's mansion.
As you're all walking down there, passives, Moose, 18, anybody? No. Trivial and Moose. The two of you notice that there is an individual sitting in the door frame, or the window frame, of one of these ancient homes. Currently cutting up a piece of wood, legs crossed in front of them, halfling by appearance. Very dark brown hair, just whittling away.
Was that a doorway or a window frame?
A window frame. On the ground level, but still a window frame.
Okay.
They seem to just be sitting there, whittling and keeping a watch. But the two of you notice, at least before he notices, the ruckus that is known as Casimir and Moose.
I want to hide.
You're
Or being
already
able
doing
to
that.
I want to like stop moving and kind of hide, wait and see what he does when he notices everybody else.
Okay.
How far am I from him when I notice him?
About 70 feet or so.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So you hide and just
Mhm.
skulk away as everybody else continues moving.
Yes.
Moose, what about you?
If my sheets stop feeling like I'm trying to fade through glue.
Glue? What?
So if I click on one of my sheets, it'll stick to the goddamn mouse cursor like I'm holding and moving it.
Oh, that's really annoying.
I've had that happen to me occasionally.
It happens every time I do anything with them. How long does that last?
It takes 1 minute to cast, and it lasts 8 hours.
Yep, I just looked at it.
Okay.
I'm going to like crawl back like in the beetle, but not quite in the bag, and start casting that on myself.
Okay.
So like hidden away from sight.
Alrighty. Then, the other three and the beetle continue on their way down this path. Let me roll his perception. As you all get closer, within about 40 feet or so, at that point, Casimir and Edgar become aware of that individual in the window frame. They hold up a little piece of wood that looks like a whistle and keep whittling into it.
My god, that's the world's slowest alarm system. An
Give me
intruder.
2.5
Gotta-
hours. I'm telling everyone. But the three of you now notice him. And you're kind of walking directly down his path. You know, stuck into the side of the buildings, but, you know, he's there.
Is there a way for me to get within 25 feet of him without, like, is there a place to hide within 25 feet where I could watch him, but him not see me or notice me, hopefully?
Roll me a survival check. Oh, yeah, me. That one. Eight.
Yeah, not so much.
Yeah, you'd have to like climb on top of the roof, and you don't know what their structural integrity is like. That's
Okay.
the only thing you can think of. You're used to
What-
strong roofs.
What is the closest that I can get to achieve that particular goal, if not within 25 feet?
On an 8, I mean, you're pretty sleuthy, so you could probably move up to 25 feet of him, and if he happens to randomly not look your direction, he might not notice based off of how he's been interacting. However, there's also the other option of you going around that building to the other side and sneaking up behind him, as his back is positioned to be looking up the way you guys are coming down. If he wasn't whittling right now, he might have actually been doing his job well. Pirates aren't known for doing their job well.
Well, my intention is to be like within 25 feet, so that if I happen to see that he spots them and he tries to sound an alarm, I can Misty Step behind him and backstab that bitch.
Yeah, you just go around the other side of the building and just like, you know, watch.
Okay, then I will do that.
And thanks to rogues having that cool ability called Cunning Action, you make it to the other side of there before anybody else even makes it up to there. I could command him to approach us. True. But yeah, the three of you are aware, and are you still approaching? Are you slowing down? Are you doing something else? Or
Is anyone gonna tell my blind ass he's there?
literally Edgar and Casimir right now.
I would just like point to my sword and then point to the person like, do we stick him with a stabby end?
I don't know, Master. I'm not sure.
Staston, you're doing this stuff. Do we stick the guy down now? Do we stick him with a stabby end, or do we leave him alive?
What guy?
I point.
Oh shit!
Stabby
You're
end?
all within like 40 feet of him, like, oh, fuck, and like get closer to the alley.
What do we want to do?
Stabby end.
Well, he's way over there.
I can get there instantly.
Long range stabby end, and I hold up my crossbow.
Is he wearing any metal?
No, he's wearing a leather tunic. I mean, he's holding a carving knife, but he's not wearing it.
See, he
Can
has
I
a knife. He's a threat.
Okay.
Can I
Does he look?
see,
Does he look like a pirate?
What were you saying, Moose?
Can I see trivial?
On a 20, no.
Just got that barely.
Yep.
Remember, we need to like capture the pirates alive. They're worth more money.
However, he does look like a pirate, yeah. You can see because of his boyish good looks and the fact that he's missing one tooth and his, you know, unnaturally darkened tan skin. Pirate. Also the fact that he's wearing an emblem on his chest that looks like a pirate emblem.
I'm going to.
And a neon sign over his head blinking pirate here.
He's whistling, "You are a pirate," just in his free time, you know? Just
So he's a halfling. So
Yeah.
Like, how big is that related to like moose? Would he
Halfling is
fit in
about
the bag?
twice. Yes, but halfling is twice the size of moose.
So a 4 foot tall.
But if we like tie him up and incapacitate him, we could throw him in the bag.
Maybe not twice as tall. He's closer to like 3.5. So all of you are debating that trivial. Now Moose, you notice, pops her head from the other side of the building of him.
I'm going to look at Trivial. Does she know? And I'm going to like wave a bit. Does she wave back?
Or I don't know, Trivial, do you wave back?
I
see
messaged
him.
Trivial to remind her to take him alive.
Ugh.
He's worth more money.
Buzzkill.
Actually, he's worth nothing dead. So
All right. Yes, I acknowledge them, and I kind of, 2 fingers to my eyes, to him, and then back to my eyes, and then to them.
She's making like weird gestures. Do you understand what that is? I don't know if she's having a fit or something. It's like
she
pointing
about
to
to
her
have a fit.
eyes.
she sees us or him.
Is this another mating ritual?
I have no idea.
Could be.
Fucking casuals.
Yeah, right? They don't know how to properly murder people. Damn.
Intelligence of
We-
6.
Oh, I know how to
We
murder
have-
people. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
We have
point
a
They're
the
hunch-
worth money now.
We have a hunchback, a pirate hunting crusader, a goddamn vampire, and a socially inept mouse. The fuck do you expect out of this
Flying
party?
in a bathtub.
Too much, apparently.
Yep.
My
way too
my
much.
bad. Forgot
want
who
me to
I
just-
who I hitched my wagon to here.
Do you want me to
Marta's
just go
got-
like kidnap the guy and bring him back here? Because I can do that like in 2 seconds.
He blows into the whistle,
Whatever we're gonna do, we should
keeps
do it now.
whittling.
Sorry, I'm still imagining him as the slowest alarm system.
Can I see if he is a decoy? Is there like somebody watching him?
Oh, good question. Roll me a perception check.
Because he's a shitty lookout.
Now Jero imagines the world's best alarm system. The decoy alarm.
And then layers. I'm gonna use advantage, and I'm
Recap.
assuming I can guidance myself.
Casting guidance would break your stealth.
Rebel
Would it?
component.
Yeah, it's a verbal component.
All right, so then I won't give guidance,
Yep.
but I still have advantage. 22.
There is somebody watching him. Trivial.
It's worth the question.
Vaguely
Uh,
saw that one coming, but I was like, nah, he won't do that.
You also see Hay is on top of the roof, like within 10 feet of him, licking his lips.
Right, I'm just gonna go grab this guy and bring him back, and then we can just decide after, right? Agreed?
Oh,
Okay.
Be sure to cover his mouth. People scream when they
Well, I-
teleport.
Hey, Sebastian. I'm gonna try that pounce thing.
No,
What?
hold on.
You never told me no. He looks so confused.
He's worth nothing to us dead.
I'm gonna sprint, just catch the guy, and like attempt to bring him back. I move. I have
What's your base
45
movement?
movement speed.
45? What?
Yeah.
How do you have 45?
Take mobile.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you're
do have
mobile
mobile.
and wood elf. Yeah, that's right.
Jeez,
Wow. Right? You
like
hold
monkey
one
heavy
monk
armor.
over there.
as Casimir conk, 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 and the individual whittling just wait, what? Alright, you have one surprise. What are you doing?
I'm grabbing him and then just running back.
Alright, opposed athletics, let's go.
Does Trivial
3.
see this happening?
Yep.
Yeah, she fucking sees this happening. She just smacks herself in the head, and
25.
she's just shaking her head like, I cannot believe this. That's it. The vampire's got to go.
Casimir charges forward and grabs the halfling by the mouth.
And I'm just gonna like hold him in front of me as I run back to the group. Right, I have him. Now what do we want to do?
We knock
Carrying
him
him by
out.
the face.
Moose is going to fly upside down towards him. This isn't gonna be
we'll-
pretty.
We'll just knock him out, like, with non-lethal damage.
So I
Time.
shouldn't twist then.
No, we need to keep him alive. Maybe we could
Trivial
have
and
Maybe you
Moose.
can stop that.
Trivial and Moose. He's taking out a small mirror and he's trying to cause it to reflect downwards.
I'm going to immediately throw a dagger into the mirror.
Trivial is also going to throw the dagger.
All right, both of you attack at the same time. Wait, you don't have a dagger.
I don't?
No.
Who?
You.
Well, isn't interesting.
yeah,
the
because
hell
you
do I-
didn't start. You didn't buy it with your starting gold.
Oh well, I guess I'm not throwing a dagger. I
I'll
go to
allow you
grab
to
a-
have 2 daggers.
I
There's
go
no
to
way
grab a
rogue
dagger, and I was
wouldn't
like,
have
"Shit,
it.
I don't have a dagger."
There's no way a
Moose.
rogue wouldn't have the backup dagger and the backup dagger.
I've got some fancy daggers. They fit a small gem in them.
Like, fuck it, I'll throw my knitting needle.
Alrighty. So
Oh,
you throw
those
your
are your
dagger.
daggers.
You throw your dagger, and Moose has already thrown his. Pshing! And also, you notice, wow, that is a really nice looking dagger. As it shatters the mirror, and he's still.
Moose is going to like fly towards him and hold on to his cheeks. Calm down. Calm down.
And like he's actively punching Casimir's arm, to no avail at all. Just
Casimir.
Yes.
Assuming their physiology is the same, could you put a little pressure underneath its chin?
At this point here, and I'll do it.
And eventually he'll just
he's now
Flavor-
unconscious.
flavorful. We beat the shit out of him.
Unbeknownst to Casimir, he was actually smothering the nose and mouth. Oop. He's breathing, he's just sleeping.
With any luck, he won't be brain dead.
tie him up and throw him in the bag.
No.
Why not? We need to take him with us.
I can search him. Make sure he doesn't have anything to look.
Well, yeah.
Somebody roll an investigation then.
I'll roll it.
Go for
Guidance.
it. You got this, Moose.
Meanwhile, Trivial, completely disgusted with Casimir, I'm gonna go into the house that the halfling was in and kind of look around.
I'm sorry, but the mere fact that you're just like, there's an art to this. Like, how are you being so reckless? Meanwhile, Casimir, halfling go brr.
I mean, Halfling did go burr and made a bunch of
He
other
did.
noises as well. Yeah. He rolled a natural 4 -1. At that point, he's not going to beat you. Like, your arm has, like, a little bruise on it. You might have slammed it against the windowsill on accident. But anyways.
Yeah, it's a 10.
10. You find a boot knife. You find the knife, that he dropped over by the windowsill. You find a necklace on him that has, like, a tiny set of, like, thin thieves' tools. You're familiar with thieves' tools. He has the shattered mirror on the ground, and a coin purse, as well as 2 canteens of fresh water.
I toss the canteens in the bag.
Boop, boop.
I'm assuming these are like Was it combined half a gallon?
Combined gallon.
Combined gallon. Okay.
Mhm.
Just like this is for later, and I'm just going to put the stuff in the. Could you tell me what's in the coin purse?
16 silver and 12 copper.
Because I don't think we can do this all right now. I'm just gonna put this as 16 silver, 12 copper. You said.
12 copper. Yep. Now.
Are you able to edit the loot page, or do you want me to do it?
I can edit the loot page. I'm just because we've got so many people that can't access their own stuff. I'm just gonna make it undivided.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
that's fine.
negligible anyways, so like.
Well, you
Oh,
were saying
no.
that your cursor was like sticking on stuff. I was just asking
Thank you.
if you need help with that.
So, you go over to the house, trivial, and when you look inside of it, you see that there appears to be a pile of these whistles, actually. About 4 of them in total. Very well crafted as well. He seems to be somebody who whittles quite often and quite effectively. Aside from that, the house has stone-made beds that seem more square than rectangular in nature. No real washroom. There's a kitchen, but it's a high standing table, no chairs. The table comes up to about you would estimate, the top of your chest. Yeah, clavicle, just about the clavicle. Roll me an investigation.
Okay. I will
Oh,
do
yeah.
so with your fingers.
Yep, I'm working on it.
Are
Yay,
there
roll 20.
Please never say that like that again.
Oh, stop it. God damn it, Moose.
are there any like
My bad.
like if we wanted to like put this guy's jacket on something to like make it look like he's still at his post, is there anything around here that you could do that with?
Give me a survival check.
I shouldn't have advantage. 14.
14. You could get like a block of wood, from one of the house's open fireplaces, it looks like. You can't imagine anybody using a fucking fireplace for anything other than cooking food, which is ridiculous in this area. But yeah, you could like put a thing of wood and put the jacket over the wood, and if somebody's not too vigilant, they might believe it.
I'm gonna go for it.
All right.
I'm going to collect those whistles.
4 whistles.
Pocket them for, freaking rainy day or whatever. I don't know. They might come in handy at some point.
Whistling needs.
You never know.
And I'm assuming that with an 8, I don't really find much else.
Unfortunately not. These homes look dusty. Well, this one is less dusty and fairly barren, in all honesty. Not a whole lot of things. Like, it's strange. There's not a whole lot of things inside of them that would point to them being inhabited.
Well,
But
given
all
that
of
they're
them look...
excavating, I can speak today. Excavating the ruins, I kind of would assume that this is part of the ruins and therefore wouldn't be currently lived in, other than the pirates, of course. At this point, probably it's a little weird that it looks so barren, though. Like everything, it's like whoever lived here, I would think either the place has been stripped clean by other people finding this, or the previous inhabitants took their shit with them. Just my thoughts.
Do you share those thoughts with everybody?
I'm assuming that there's someone here setting up a decoy halfling.
Sebastian, yeah. Hay's
So-
helping.
This is so gonna work.
Sure, I believe that.
Come on, it's wearing his jacket.
I'm not. That's true.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
really
great.
paying that much attention to what you're doing. I'm mostly just kind of looking around, peering into corners and whatnot, and musing out loud so you would hear it, but I'm not necessarily talking to you specifically.
Yeah, this place is weird. Maybe they all got like uncharmed and just left.
That's interesting.
Like somebody broke the spell. And they're all just like pissed and they just like packed up all their shit and left.
Or
Man,
maybe
fuck
they
this place.
packed up all
Woodstock
the shit
sucks.
and maybe they were still under the charm when they left. Maybe that's why they left.
I left, Charles.
It's interesting. It's a mystery.
We lost Edgar. Uh-oh.
It's getting
Yeah,
pretty
it dropped
late.
from here and roll 20, like the same time.
Yeah, it is kind of late. So maybe we'll ponder about all of this next session. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.